Hi everybody, this is the football, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut, and obviously the Giants played tonight, their first preseason game against the Lions. They lost 21-16, but I'm going to read you instant analysis from the game. I was unable to watch it, but I was able to sort of have an idea of what happened in the game from Giants.com. Following two joint practices early in the week, it was time for the Giants and Lions to go full contact on Friday at Ford Field. Despite two interceptions from the safety position and a touchdown by a pair of former New Jersey high school teammates, the Giants fell to the Lions 21-16. Both sides rested most of their veteran stars for the preseason opener, so it was an opportunity for rookies to make their NFL debuts. For others, it was a chance to make their case as the NFL nears the August 29th deadline for clubs to reduce their roster to a maximum of 53 players. Giants returned to the Quest Diagnostics Training Center where they will be practiced Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before a visit from the Carolina Panthers on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, kickoff at MetLife Stadium. A second. Now let me give you the starting lineup that the Giants put out there tonight, and this is for the offense. At left tackle, they had Corey Cunningham. At left guard, they had Joshua Ezeudu. Their center was John Michael Schmitz Jr. He's starting to, making his first game start in any kind of NFL game. Right guard Ben Brendelson. Right tackle Matt Pert. And of course they did not start Daniel Jones. Tyrod Taylor started at quarterback. Running back was Matt Breida. Wide receiving core in the beginning of the game was Isaiah Hodgins, wide receiver Cole Beasley, and obviously rookie wide receiver Jalen Hyatt. That's exciting to see him play. He's getting first time out there. Tight end Daniel Bellinger was out there. So with Daniel Jones getting the night off, backup quarterback Tyrod Taylor started the game and played two drives, both of which began with advantageous field position thanks to the defense and ended in field goals. Then it was the Tommy DeVito show. The undrafted rookie began his college career at Syracuse before transferring to Illinois last season. Completed 15 of 24 passes for 155 yards and a touchdown with an interception on a last-ditch effort at the end of the game. He was sacked 5 times in the game. On the receiving end of the 14-yard score was tight end and DeVito's former Don Bosco Prep New Jersey teammate Tommy Sweeney. 13-year veteran Cole Beasley mixed it up with the young receivers, holding it all in. All 4 of his targets for 33 yards, including a long of 18 yards. Right behind him was another veteran, Jamison Crowder, who had 32 yards on 2 interceptions, including a long 17 yards. David Sillis, the fourth, led the team with 36 yards on 2 catches. Running back Joshawn Corbin had a game-high 40 rushing yards, 33 of which came on 1 carry. Running back Gary Brightwell and offensive lineman DeVary Hamilton were injured in Tuesday's practice and held out on Wednesday. I just think I just think it might not be a day-to-day thing. It might be maybe a week, end quote, Coach Brian Dable said early in the week. Nothing long-term. Oh, we'll see. Well, what we learned about the defense is the defensive line that they started the game with. Nose tackle, Jordan Riley, obviously rookie. Defensive tackle, Brandon Bryant. Defensive end, Tayshawn Brower. Linebacker O'Shane Simmons, linebacker Carter Coughlin, linebacker Mika McFadden, cornerback Trey Hawkins III, who's had a very strong camp. And nickelback they had Darnay Holmes, and obviously safeties were Jason Pinnock and safety Dane Belton, and the other cornerback and another rookie, and that's Deontay Banks, who has not had a good spring. The Giants opened the offseason with a competition to start next to Xavier McKinney at safety, and when the first unofficial depth chart was released this week, it was Jason Pinnock's name with the first team. He did nothing but solidify his role on Friday night, intercepting Detroit's Nate Sudfeld on the first play of the game. The second drive was just as spectacular as Pinnock tackled rookie running back Jahmyr Gibbs, the 12th overall pick out of Alabama, for a loss of 3 yards. He's good. He's going to be good for the Lions. I saw a lot of games with the Alabama Crimson Tide, and he is excellent. If you are an NFL fan or a Lions fan, you're gonna love him. Pennington forced an incompletion on a fourth down attempt by the Lions. Right behind Pinnock on the depth chart is Dane Belton, who had an interception in 2 of his 5 starts. 15 games played last season as a rookie 4th-round pick. Belton once again proved he can be a key contributor and intercepted Sudfeld late in the first half. He returned in 42 yards deep into Lions territory, leading to a touchdown the very next play of the ensuing possession. What we learned about special teams. Now, the Giants had a lot of issues with special teams. Aging like fine Maynos wine inside a hand-painted Giants-themed bottle, Graham Gano made all 3 of his field goal attempts from 48, 47, and 42 yards. Before leaving an abdominal injury, cornerback Cordell Float made a nice play on punt coverage, tackling Maurice Alexander for a minimum gain at the Lions' 10-yard line. That was the good. Now, on for the bad. Alexander led off the second half with a 95-yard punt return touchdown. Not good. In-game injury report. Alright. Wide receiver Colin Johnson left with a knee. Cornerback Cordell Float left with a abdominal injury. And that's pretty much it. So, a lot of good, a lot of bad. But obviously, it's all about getting your reps in, getting the time in. We'll see if Daniel Jones will be able to play next week. Obviously, with the joint workouts, they didn't really need to have the big team out there. They need to have the starters out there. The only guy out there of note, a couple guys of note, before I end this video, that played in that game today. John Michael Schmitz playing his first game. Jalen Hyde playing his first game. Trey Hawkins III playing his first game. And, of course, Deontay Banks. And these are the rookies I'm talking about. And there are other guys on offense and defense that are going to, they're on the bubble. Pinnock is one of the guys on the bubble on the defensive side. On the offensive side, Matt Pert, Brendelson, and we'll see. But interesting enough, Darren Waller didn't start today. Obviously, he got enough time in these workouts that he didn't need to play today. So, but will you let me know what you think about this video? And, of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut. And I'll see you later.